Hi everyone, hello, how are you? How are you all today? Just getting my tarot cards ready. Have you been okay? I've not been around for a couple of weeks due to technical, big technical difficulties. Software, the Mac, and. So how are you doing? Are you all okay? Right, just bear with me for a second. I just move my box there and then we should be okay. And if you can hear little scratching going on there, that is Daisy, who was getting upset and wanted me to bring her upstairs tonight. Now she's throwing cushions on the floor. Hi, Daisy. So, hi, oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Been a very difficult time trying to get my Mac sorted out to be able to stream. Not the software that I'm using, but the software that I'm using just would not load. Nothing would. But eventually I got other things to load, and because it's big files, it was impossible to get it to load. So yeah, I'm back. And how are you all? Have you had a good week? I hope everybody is well. It's coming to the end of summer, isn't it? We've not had a holiday yet. I hope you all have. I hope we will get a chance at some point. So, with no further ado, hello, Sherry. Thank you. Right. Things have got moved a little bit, even though with the best will and intentions, I did what I could. Hi, Lakshima. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. You are okay. Right. Tough for me and your choice, but we all each to our own, huh? So, with no further ado, nice to see you all. Please do type Q. Yes, please ask Lakshmi, Angel. Namaste. Can I ask a specific question? Please do. Hi, Queen. How are you? Hi. Yes, if you'd like a reading, do what Sherry's doing. This is what I want you to do. If you're new, type new and just type Q before your questions. Okay, Lakshmi, I'm going to switch over to questions. So I want you to type Q like Sherry. Can you see? I'm going to put this on the screen. That's what I want you all to do, because it gets busy. And while you're chatting, which I absolutely love and I want you to do, I can actually get on here. And anything you're typing here, you can see on the side of the screen. But I'm going to switch over to this. So look what happens when I do. Okay, can you see? No, Queen has come in here. So, Lakshmi, retype your question. Hi, Anne Madden. Perfect. Right. So, let's, Lakshmi, I need you to jump in and put Q in front of her. Queen, I need you to do the same. Sherry's done it, so we go with Sherry first. Okay, and there we go. What's in store for September? So, let's have a look. Okay, here we go. Right. And second shuffle. Okay. And Madden, Q is correct, but Q and then type your question. Otherwise, I don't know what your question is. Okay. And otherwise, I have to keep switching backwards and forwards. For those of you that are new, please type new and Q. So an example would be new, N-E-W, Q, and then your question. Okay. You can chat in the meantime, but that involves you to get on the list. You've got to turn around and put Q. But if you're new, it's nice to know that you're new. I want new and Q. I know it sounds a bit complicated, but it actually means that people get readings. This is how you do it. Sherry, I'm going to come back to you. I'm not whatever. I'm doing your reading, so bear with me. Look, this is that's exactly how to do it. Okay, so I'll be answering yours in a moment, Queen. Okay, that's exactly what we're going to do. She's put new and Q. Perfect. And then I know she's new and that she's asking her question, followed by her question. So that's really, really going to help. Right, bear with me. I've just got a scan just come straight over my screen. So, Sherry, what's in store? Ooh, excellent. Okay, right. Some lovely cards there. Okay, so what is in store for you? Okay, I would say that looking at this, you are nurturing yourself at the same time as having someone come along with some depth and actually give something back to you as well. So it's a two-way street. Okay, so a little bit of love, care, TLC, tender love and care, attention. Coming in here from others, okay? One person in particular that has depth, okay? Now, also, it feels here, Sherry, as if there is communication on a project of yours that's connected, I would say, with work, because we have Queen of Wands there. Hold on a minute, let's just try and, there we go. Something connected with work, communication, things that are happening, and I would actually say choices that are make you want to actually take action. Okay, so cards of action there with choices, definitely connected with work. Definitely something that you feel, yeah, I'm going to do this. I feel that you've done the work leading up to this point. Also, it's showing me that it feels as if you are paying attention as to what to do, maybe with matters at home. And I feel you're studying, feels like you're studying properties, you're studying your business, you're studying ways to make money. And I feel that maybe you're looking at maybe a move, but more importantly, you are looking at how you can work from home and how you can earn your money. And it's taking up a lot of your time because you're right at the beginning of the journey, but you will get there, okay? And it's certainly showing by this year. I would say September is quite a big month that helps you do the things that you are trusting yourself in. And then I feel that you're going to start seeing results here the end of the year. So Capricorn's coming in here, and I think that's really important for you to actually look at that, okay? Matters with work, I feel talking and communicating with people, it's helping you go further along your path, your journey. You're figuring it out. So September's a great month for getting things done. I think results are most certainly there in December, January. But I would also say that you are studying the way you've been able to make this really, really work, as in financial matters from home. Okay, so that looks fabulous. Well done. Thanks for your question there, Sherry. Right, let's turn that aircon down a little bit. Right, new. Okay, Queen, how are you doing? Lovely to have you here. Let's add you to the broadcast. Okay, so what are MMNs feeling for me currently? She's a friend of yours. Okay, right, let's have a look at that for you. Right. Right. Okay. Um, okay. Queen. Okay. I would actually say, bear with me for 1 second. I'm going to minimize that and we'll have a look at that in a minute. Normally I can hear the comments sort of clicking to tell me that people are typing, but for some strange reason, it feels as if everything has moved in that wee short time. Okay, let's put that on there because quite a long question. Okay. I would say the relationship is being studied at the moment. Okay, you did do it right, Queen. Thank you, thank you. It just helps because there's usually very, very busy sort of platform. People are disappointed and unable to kind of have their questions asked. And seriously, the way to actually get on there as quickly as possible, rather than fathoming it out, is to do that. So it's lovely to know that you knew. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right. I love the way you've worded your question as well. Very informative. Thank you. A friend of yours, I actually feel they're studying the relationship, the balance, okay, and the integrity of this. And I feel that they are in two different minds about what I would say is loyalty, okay. I feel that this person is loyal. I feel that they're trustworthy, and I also feel that they're very grounded. Now, you said, what are the feelings for you currently? Okay, looking at the cards that we've got out, there are no cups, which is all about feelings. That doesn't mean there aren't any. We've got a mini spread going on here. So I'm going to have to answer that question with what we've got, okay? But specifically, I'd be looking for cups there, okay? It doesn't, please don't worry, it just means that I can't give you the depth that I would like to give you because I can only put a small amount of cards out. Normally I put out 44 cards, everybody, okay? That would be my reading, whether you're with me for an hour or 10 minutes or whatever. And I did a 4-hour read this week with somebody because they had so much going on in their life. And while we were able to connect, they made the most of the fact that they were able to have that appointment time where we were both available at once, okay? So I'm not saying that's for you. What I am saying is sometimes people do actually need the depth. And this actual reading here is just saying to you, okay, there is something here that I feel is going to be revealed to you from MMN's feelings for you. I feel that this is still sort of weighing up the relationship, weighing up the connection. And you might say, we're not in a relationship, you're in a connection, okay? And that connection has been studied very deeply by the Knight of Pentacles here, okay? I feel that communication is hard for this person, okay? That's what we're seeing here. It's a bit of a struggle. The Magician is card of communication. It's sort of saying, you know, they're finding it hard in actions to actually be able to talk about their emotions. And over here, you see, as I put more cards out and go around the board here, the emotions would be here. And so this is telling me what's conflicting the emotions, and it's like it's hard for them, okay? I don't think they're undecided. I think they're very grounded and they've made their mind up about you. But I do feel at some point they're going to reveal that secret to you, which is why I've got the High Priestess and the Page of Swords. It may come out in a higgledy-piggledy way. It may come out when you are socializing. A lot of cards do actually suggest that they're very fond of you and that they care about you. Okay, so I wouldn't talk about love because we don't have those cards, but I have certainly got enough information here to say there are feelings, and they are finding it difficult to actually communicate that to you. Okay, if there is anything here that you two have had that is maybe some frustrations or slights or difficulties, I do feel that they will come clean and talk about that so they clear the air. Okay, so I hope that helps you, Queen. Yeah, you did it right, and I hope that that was good for you. Okay, all will be revealed. That's also what this card's actually saying to you. Okay, so thank you so much for that. Lakshmi Angel, we got it. There we are. What are his feelings for you? Okay. Now, I'm sure you were talking about somebody specifically. Frog in my throat, the aircon all the time at the moment where we are. Excuse me for sipping my iced water. Okay, right. Let's put these. Okay, so why is that not coming up on the broadcast? There it is, that's why. Silly me. Okay, put a transparent sort of logo onto the table. It's not the easiest for me to see. These feelings for you. You're welcome. Okay. Gosh, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit hoarse. I apologise. Okay, right. Let's have a look. And thank you for doing it properly. What happens, you see, is we get tons of messages, and then I was scrolling backwards and forwards or writing down notes, and in the meantime, you're not getting readings. So we really cracked it by saying if we get people to do this, then we can kind of crack on and you can chat amongst yourselves. So it's in, and you can see the messages that are coming in from all the different platforms there. You can see Restream, YouTube, Facebook there. Let me just scroll up a little bit and see. Okay. Oh, I've got the lovely Patsy down there. That'd be lovely. And Manuel, you'll be next. Andrew, lovely. Look at this. You're all stars for doing this. Thank you so much for actually really connecting with how it works here. And I've done it that way so that you all get as much of my time and the depth of the cards as quickly as possible in the short wee time that we have together. And I did miss you all the last couple of weeks, and I can't tell you, it's not having a rest, it was on my mind all the time. So good to be back, and I hope it's streaming well, and I also raise my bandwidth so that hopefully we get a smoother flow on this, okay? Please, everybody, if you are new, do subscribe to the YouTube channel. I know that there are lots of you on the Facebook sort of pages. If you hop over to YouTube and just do Tarot with Anne-Marie, it really is probably a good idea because they notify you every time I upload a video or do anything interesting that you might be wanting to take a peek at, so you don't miss anything. Okay, it's easy to lose the thread, as in on Facebook. And yes, the subscribers and watch time is truly helpful for me as well. So if you do that, I'd be very grateful. Thank you so much. Okay, so my darling. Okay, what are his feelings for you at the moment? At the moment, I feel that you are in a difficult spot, okay? Based upon the fact that things will get better because, look, you're long term, okay? But I feel that you are navigating some difficulties, okay? I also feel that the difficulties are not really coming directly from you. It's coming as in from outside forces, which feels as if this is something to do with work, something to do with travel, and it is also something I feel of a problem with communication. I feel that this person is probably finding it very difficult to walk away from you at the moment, okay? But I feel that they have to, due to matters of work, possibly money, or creation, something here of a project to do with work. It's not necessarily talking about the money side of things, but it's telling me they must actually go and do this. I feel that in a month things would be better for you both. Why? Because we've got the Eight of Cups there and the new moon cycle there. What I mean is cycle of the moon. I should have said it like that, sorry. It's talking about your long-term happiness. Now, in actual fact, this is why I feel this person has to do what they have to do right now, because it's not about the current or the present. It's about what's created now so that you two can have something of a future together. And the reason I say that is you've got two future sort of cards here based in the foundations of this reading. Judgment card talks about the long-term future, such as decades and things like that, you know, the crossroads that we all kind of navigate towards where we want to be in a year or 5 years or 10 years or couple of decades' time, that kind of long term. So that's what this is based on. And this is the foundation that holds your reading up. So it's telling me that is the main emotion. Look at this, Ten of Cups. Great feelings here, okay? But you are going through something where I feel there is a pause, there is separation, and it's difficult. It's a sacrifice for you both in some way to be creative. I hope that makes sense to you, because I feel that whatever is going on at the moment is really and truly only temporary and short term. It's the bigger picture here. And that is what I feel your cards are saying about what the feelings are for you, Lakshmi Angel. Okay. I do hope that helps. And if you want to hop over onto YouTube and just, show support by watching on there, it'll be great, as in whenever. Thank you so, so much. Right. Right, okay. Patsy, hi Patsy, how are you? You know, I'm not going to see your replies, but I will look in a little while, okay? In a minute, I'll do a little bit of an advert break, as in, and it's me that just plays something, gives me a couple of minutes to catch my breath and navigate towards the next readings and maybe change text too. So the reason I do this is I don't want the cards that we have to actually be shuffled, because normally I would use another deck immediately, but I can't keep changing decks every 5 seconds because I run out of table space and we're trying to be quick. So let's make sure everything is as mixed up we could make it. So there we go. Get fresh deck out in a minute. So what's in store for you, Patsy, this September 2022? Really need some guidance today, Emily. Okay. Thank you, Emily. Okay, my darling. Sounds a little bit like you've got something on your mind, darling. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, sweetheart, you are feeling restricted. Okay. My darling girl, you are getting some really rough sort of cards here, okay? And I feel that, gosh, bear with me 1 second, Patsy. That isn't straight, is it? Still not straight. It's the camera needs to move that way. Anyway, right. What's going on here? Okay, I feel that you are in a place where you are feeling that you just want to run away and hide because you don't know what the heck is going to happen, okay? And you are feeling as if there are so many changes for you this September, so many changes, lots and lots of difficult transformations that are coming up here in the foundations of your reading, okay? And things that require you to take action and be a little overloaded. You know, it almost feels as if whatever's going on, you are finding the strength to be able to just keep going. You will navigate this, okay? It's a little bit of enlightenment from the universe for you, and throwing you something here that's hard to handle. I can see that. You've even got lots and lots of restrictions mentally. You're feeling that you don't know whether you are Arthur or Martha, or 1 foot in this camp and 1 foot in that camp. It's difficult for you. Some of this is suggesting that this is to do with what I would say is A, travel, B, culture, and I feel that you're trying to please someone in some certain way, but I think you're finding it very tough. And what you've been asked to do here is to take some time, and I would say 5 minutes, if you can go for a walk and maybe stick on perhaps YouTube and find some calming, relaxing sort of mantras or calming music, and just allow your thoughts to roll. And when you lay down and rest, I feel that you've got to, it's not about blanking your mind, it's about letting everything roll not stressing, but just letting it come. Yeah, okay, right, I've got it. Yeah, I know I've got to do that. I know this, and this. It's a complete sort of difficult sort of mental overload that you're being required to just navigate, okay? And then sleep will come to you, and when you are walking or you are rested or you have woken up in the morning, I feel that due to that downtime, it's decompressing everything that's going on, and then you will be able to hear the universe providing the answers to you. The answers are actually within you, okay? And you're another one I'd love to give a longer reading to. You can always contact me, Patsy, or someone else if you need a reading. But at the moment, it's not about doing nothing. It's about you've got to don't hide from it, but don't let it exhaust you either. And then what you've got to do is stress out like crazy if that's what you've got to do. But then you've got to stop. And then when you stop, you go, right, I've had a rest. And when you've walked away and maybe listened to a mantra or some spiritual music, or you've had 40 winks, or you've had a night's sleep, it's then that you can actually try and work out your strategy as to what you need to do and how to navigate the way forwards, okay? I am going to put 2 more cards for you because you are real regular. The outcome will be fine, okay? And I feel that your family are in some way involved here in some deep emotional capacity, all right? Okay, so let's see how that goes for you. Come back and tell me how you get on. It's lovely to see you, by the way, and I'm deeply sorry you're going through such a difficult phase. That looks a little bit tough, darling. Okay, right. Let's bear with me. I'm going to pop this on and welcome to tarotcourses.online, where you can also have a live webinar reading with me. So all you have to do is click upon the appointment time that suits you and choose your reading, whether it's for 60 minutes or whether it's for 30 minutes. Here's a little bit about me, telling you what you will get from having a reading with me and the background effects of where I come from and why you should choose a reading with me. It's always a privilege to read for a client, and I specialise in tarot readings using a unique method that provides in-depth answers to the questions being asked. You can contact me on the website by using my chat box here, where I can answer any questions, or into my WhatsApp. So as your reader, I'm here to remove any confusion you feel in your mind and provide answers that make your way forwards easy and crystal clear. Hi everyone, I'm back. Oh look, hold on 1 second. Let's go back to this one. Don't want to be seeing that part. There we are. Get the comments back. Sorry about that. I told you everything moves and shifts and does its own thing. Okay, right. So, Pooja. Okay, lovely. Okay, Pooja. What next is coming into your life that you've got to look forward to? Oh, great question. Okay, let's have a look at that. I'm going to shrink that down as much as I can. I can't, so we'll put it on there. Okay, right. I swap decks while you're watching that. You can see that I do courses, and I do hope to either record or do a live this weekend on pairs and how to actually read the tarot with pairs, like you see me doing right now, how it's done, how it all works. So if you're interested in knowing more about how to read the tarot cards, whether you are a novice or whether you're a tarot enthusiast or if you're a professional using this method and this system, is something that I love sharing with you all. And of course, I do have tarotcourses.online where you can always go and actually study the courses. Quite a lot of you have actually done it and gone on to, over the years, it's a new website, but I have actually taught it for years, and a lot of you have gone on to actually have careers as professional tarot readers, either part-time or full-time. So congratulations and well done for that. Marvellous. You're real stars for being able to manage that, and I salute you all. So great stuff. And yeah, you know who you are, Fiona and Bridget and Carolyn. And Vic, and also John, and gosh, there's another one there. I was in James. Sorry, James. If you're watching, well done, and I hope it's okay. Maybe you're actually working tonight. So, you see, I work on the platforms and do their own thing and do a few shows, and there you go. So, yeah, investing in yourself, of course, can give you a career. So, what do we have for you? What is there to look forward to? Okay, it feels here as if there is something here of, I would say, a contract of work, and that's come up immediately. We've got the Hierophant, which is contracts. We've got Knight of Rods, which actually suggests it's the nature of projects and work, and it's showing that there may be some promotion there for you. Okay, so Pooja, I actually see elevation in what you're doing. I also feel that there is something to look forward to here, as in some way, it feels like money is not being earned, but will actually give you some money for a holiday or a short break, or something that feels as if you can wine and dine, or bed and breakfast, hotels, that kind of thing, yeah, where you can actually splash out, but you're not using your own money, it's a treat. Somebody's treating you. So, two lovely things that are actually coming up here. And I feel a relationship here. Now, look, I feel there's somebody rather serious around you, and it's definitely an air sign because we've got the Justice card, which is Libra, and the King of Swords, which is Gemini. So there are both aspects of the element air, and it's saying that there is something going on here with an air sign. So that's Libra, and that is Gemini, and of course Aquarius. So please, please, please do actually look out for the fact that somebody wants to actually seriously pursue you, or if they're already pursuing you, they're going to step it up a gear. So elevation of all things for you. If it's something you've already got in your life, it's going to get better in a relationship. When it comes to work, it feels like an elevation of work. If you're not working at the moment, it feels like you can return back to work, but it feels like it's a step up in projects and career for you. Okay, so good luck with that, and thank you so much for your lovely question. Okay, Facebook user talking about pairs, lovely, really lovely. Facebook user, please do actually give permission to rescream so we know who you are. I love what you're talking about there, but it's not actually a question. So thank you so much for that. The Empress and the Knight of Cups, and we've got the Lovers and Confused Queen of Wands. Okay, right, and Chariot of Soul. Not quite sure what Chariot of Soul and Curiosity is, but there you go. Lovely. But do come and say, give permission, and then we can maybe answer a question if you've got one for us tonight. Not much time left, folks. We've got about 15, 20 minutes. Okay, so there are many readings. I don't just do yes and no's when I say I'm going to do a mini reading. Sometimes I do, but I will get through them quickly. But it's nice for you to have a little taster of a proper reading just for you, okay, rather than generic. Okay, right. New and cute and you. Wow, current feelings and next actions towards me. Okie dokie. Fabulous and well done for actually really getting you all amazing. Love it. And if you've just typed Q, it's because you've been here before. Okay, so absolutely lovely. Right. Okie dokie. What have we got? Just to remind you all to do like platforms, write a comment after the video if you will, and please do subscribe to the YouTube channel. That helps me keep making content for you, and boy is it hard. I've got so many ideas and gosh, not enough hours in the day, and I really do mean that. Really mean that. It's been a very difficult week to navigate it all. I do have a new website on the way, so yeah, that'll be something to look forward to with lots of bells, whistles, and whatnots. Okay, so, and you, current feelings and next action. Current feelings, okay, again, looking at the long-term future. So the next actions are kind of being revealed in the first two cards. Long-term future, Knight of Rods, action. This is somebody who has capability here of growing even more in their project towards you two, as in what you can actually manifest as a couple, okay? Bear with me. You might say, well, hang on a minute, we're not a couple. You're getting there, okay? I certainly feel that this is just kind of almost a little bit of a formality. Also, I would say that, again, it feels as if there is some healing that needs to be done between the two of you, okay? I do feel that this person is serious towards you. Feelings, again, not being revealed. We're not getting the cups coming out here. It doesn't mean they're not in the deck. Of course they are. I just can't put that many cards out for you, my darling. But actions is what's been shown here. Thoughts and what's going to materialize. What's going to materialize is it will get stronger and it will be more give and take. Okay, so I'm a very sort of genuine person that's saying, look, their feelings are not being shown in these cards that we've got. We're looking for cups. We've got swords, we've got pentacles, we've got rods. Okay, rods are actions. Pentacles is what you've already got, product that you've already built together, and it's getting stronger and stronger. The Star card is talking about healing, and the King of Swords is saying this person's pretty serious with you, and they want to take it on to the next step. Their capabilities are they'll work to. Okay, they're still a knight when it comes to action. That means they've more to learn, and you have too. So you've got a little bit of fun, and I would actually say the intentions here are to see how far this can actually go. So, Andrew, I hope that helps you. Right, okay, I am going to play this to remind you all to subscribe, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so bear with me. Hi, okay, so who do we have next? Okay, we have, we did Angie, so we're now on to Annie. Okay, right, give me time to have a sip. You know, I'm not going to get through all. Oh, Queen. Oh, Queen, you're a sweetheart for putting that. Thank you so much. Gosh, I'm really sorry, guys, you know. Let's see what we can do. Right, time to break another deck, I believe. Hi, Sunny Girl. Hi, Sandra. Queen, thank you so much. Okay, right. Okie dokie. So Annie wants to know how will her business go for the next 3 months. Let's ask. I should have altered my camera while I was doing that, shouldn't I? Never mind. Okay. It feels as if you are going through some bumps in the business itself. I feel you want so much for it, and there you are, um, feeling torn between what you want to do and what you're able to do. And I feel that the limitations are, it's not really showing finances, it's kind of showing that maybe there's too many thoughts and too many feelings and too much that you want to do. I think what you've got to do, I totally relate to this. um, I share exactly this. I want to do so much because you've got some fabulous ideas, but it's kind of like um, you need to actually take your time, and I think you need to focus, if it's possible to, on one thing. Sometimes that's not possible. I appreciate that. I'm totally with you. I've had a week like that myself. I just focused on this, couldn't. Yeah, computer went wrong, had to phone Apple, turn around, da da da. That didn't work, had to phone them again and again and again. So maximum, I think it was 12 hours, 10, 12 hours with them this week. And so therefore, with the best will in the world, what I was focused on didn't happen. Okay, it was then clients because I've been on the phone to Apple, so boom, da da. Not Apple's fault, just my machine just happened to kind of just go a little bit bonkers after a storm. If we have a storm, it's very sensitive. Macs are very sensitive. The aluminium, they like us, they respond to the atmosphere, and mine just kind of knew as it is, wasn't happy. So, yeah, I can totally relate to the fact that you're feeling very scattered or kind of frustrated. And I also feel that you're kind of pushing the world away because you're wanting to focus. The business itself will go fine, okay? It's you that's coming up in the cards, you see, okay? It's you, and it's your home life, and it's kind of the lack of what's your fun, okay? I know it's probably fun and addictive to try and do things, Annie. Take it easy, and maybe tomorrow or the day after, just turn around and go, look, that's it. I'm going to have just, when we walk away, and I should take my own medicine, but when we walk away, we have to turn around and kind of go, right, we decompress. And while we're not thinking about it, when we go back to it, boom, it comes. Your business will be fine. The problem is you're not able to kind of focus on one thing. And I feel that if you walk away and have an afternoon or a complete day, I'd love you to have a complete day, then I feel that you can come back to this. Your business is absolutely fine. I'm afraid if you go down, the business goes down, Ellie. So you've got to look after yourself, okay? And in the next 3 months, you will absolutely nail it where you want to be. But you've got to focus on one thing. You've got to kind of bring it in and niche it into that area. And that is what's going to come to you as to what it is you're trying to do. I know that you are trying to make the next steps happen, and you are, okay? But this is kind of, you're trying to do too many things. And so if you focus on one, just pick one, okay? And just go, gosh, right, okay. If something else comes up, I'll deal with it, that's fine. And then go back to that one thing. And that's where the magic happens. And yeah, I feel that it's a stressful time where you're juggling multiple things. I feel that, yes, you are kind of almost saying no um, to people's sort of invitations to have fun and to play and to enjoy yourself and be in a great space. But you'll be all right, darling, and your business will be really good. You don't have to, overload yourself. So the cards are saying it'll be fine, okay? Even better if you're able to just kind of pick up one thing. That's the advice, all right? So thank you so much, Annie. Right, Sunny Girl, can you ask what Ryan thinks of you? Of course, let's do it. Okay, right. So, okay, we're almost at an hour, folks, and I'm sorry about those that I have not been able to reach. But I do try and be as transparent as possible with you all by showing the comments that I ask you to put new and Q or Q on its own, whichever, onto the screen, which actually then allows us to be able to see who's next. You can see what I can see. That's why I put it up on the screen, so that people, if they can't wait, I totally understand busy lives. My apologies, we do what we can. All right, darlings. What does Brian think of Sunny Girl? Okay. Okie. Ooh, that's lovely. Oh my goodness me. Okay, brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Why? Okay, why? Because you've asked what he thinks, and it's not answered what he's thinking. It's telling us what he's feeling, what he's going to do, and what it's based on. Again, so you're one that hasn't asked about feelings. You've asked what he thinks, but the cards are answering you, telling you his feelings are very intense for you. He's very focused and very serious. You're both going through quite transformation. I feel that you're very alike, okay? And I feel that you've got depth, and I think because you've both got depth and are very similar in the way your outlook is and your growth together, there is something here that actually suggests that you also like your own space and your own time to be able to carve out your finances, your productivity, and your work. Okay, and I feel that you're both the same. Feels lovely. So I actually feel that you're a bit like looking in the mirror. That's how this is answering, and it feels that I would say Brian is somebody that could be quite difficult to please, not because he's a difficult person, but because he's got very high standards. Right. There's a lot of cards to suggest that. Okay. I would also say to you that the main thing here is that things will happen quite quickly between you, and that's to get this relationship consolidated, to be built on structure, to be built on firm foundations, where you can both participate in everything you want. Now, if you two get together, the projects that you two would actually embark upon would be amazingly beneficial to your financial security. You're capable of carving out wonderful things as a team. You are as individuals, but imagine if you've got 10 and he's got 10 of whatever. Can you imagine if you bring that together? Yeah? It doesn't just add together, it multiplies. That's what I'm getting. I think this is a great connection. Okay? So, Sunny Girl, thank you so much for that. Lovely. Right. Sandra. Hi. How are you, honey bunny? Right. Let's have a look what's in store for you this month. Lovely to see you, Sandra. Hope the courses are going well, and you're still able to do everything while you're studying. I know you're working, and I hope you're still enjoying them. Don't let it be a burden. Right. Okay. Anybody that does the tarot courses here on YouTube at the weekends with me, I recorded last week's one, so it's the only way I could get one to be able to kind of get up here. Can't really record a live readings, can you? Okay. My apologies. Okay. Sorry, the aircon's on all the time. So are the fans. Got so many fans going, I can't tell you. Right. Just dries my throat, sorry. Okie dokie. So, Sandra, there's an awful lot that's actually going really, really well for you, okay? And I think the month of September is generally bringing about a lot of depth, a lot of I feel very quick thinking, I feel very forward thinking, I feel that this is planning. And, September's helping you get projects off the ground for the long term future. And I feel that what you're wanting to walk away from something, um, this is kind of like, look, I want to walk away from life as I know it, not because you hate it, because it's like time to do something else. Maybe this is retirement. It's sort of saying, look, in the next decades or the next 5 years, what I actually want to be doing is walk away from this and go and do something I absolutely love and adore. So I think that that's what this is about. You have the absolute opportunity to do so because everything's based on the Wheel of Fortune. Yay, what a great card. But not just that. Six of Swords is telling us that with that Wheel of Fortune, which is luck and opportunities, you are taking a passage away out of difficult times, and someone is there to help you do it. So you are, the right people are coming into your life, the right projects are coming into your life, you are in the right mindset to connect with depth and to make it happen quickly. None of this is slow, okay? This doesn't make me feel upset either. Walking away from something is like, okay, you're preparing to leave something you love and care about. You're off to do something else because thank you very much. I have done that and I have been on that journey, and I'm going somewhere else now. I also think it's planning some travels. I think it's also looking at your career and maybe turning around and going part-time with something, or absolutely changing direction and going for the depth of what it is that you love, okay? Um, it will happen, and it's sort of saying to you, look, anything between the next 10 months and the next 20 months are absolutely in that time frame. You'll get that, okay? But this month is a big month for actually helping you see how far you're moving forwards and how well you're doing and how you are coming out of what felt like difficulties. Suddenly things are working well for you and you can get a speed on. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you. Thank you so much, my darling. Thank you, looking gorgeous there. All right, Queen, thank you so much for your lovely, lovely comments as in the feedback about your reading. That was so nice. What's coming towards you in career? Hi, Yogi V. How are you doing? I think you're new, aren't you? And if you're not, it's perhaps the first time I've read for you. So another 5 minutes, folks, and then we will be done. Okay. Right. Queen, you're very welcome. Yeah, Queen, I think you're right about the crush there. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Right. What's coming towards you in career? Fabulous. Right. Some interesting cards coming up there for you. Okay. Why? I feel that what's going on is it's the end of the difficulties that you have been experiencing, okay? Some of this actually sort of suggests to me that maybe you've been a bit restricted through maybe the pandemic because we've got the home cards there. Maybe that had a big knock-on effect in your work and your career. But in your career itself, I feel it's time to actually sort of connect with people that can make things happen on a big old basis for you. Why? You've got the World card there, Four of Pentacles. You've got what it takes in your career. Okay, you've got your head screwed on, you're passionate about what you're doing, you're very grounded, you're capable of doing the work, and you've done the study. So all of that is paying off in different directions. Question is, what do you want? Cards are saying you're actually perhaps not focusing on what you do want. Maybe you need to look at what you don't want, and so then that's very clear, and then you can narrow it down. It feels to me as if any time now, because it's saying that after Leo, we're in Virgo at the moment, so therefore after Leo, you're able to kind of connect with what you don't want, which is kind of what the Six of Cups is telling me. I do feel that there is something here that you will go back to in your career. Um, it feels here as if it's something that you kind of feels like a hobby or something that makes you feel like you're getting paid for what you love. But I feel that you've done it before, and I feel now it's time for it to be a career. And it's also saying maybe there is a crossover Well, you might go, oh, I don't know what she's on about. I think you've got to put the dots together. This is something that is actually saying you can get this right. And if it was that easy, everyone would be doing it. But I think that you've got something here that overlapping what you used to do with what you've been doing of recent times is coming back to you. So it's giving you the opportunity to kind of knit the two together, okay? So, I mean, for example, if you worked with children, because you've got those qualifications, you've got all those kind of checks. I'm not saying you do, I'm just saying if it was that, you might find that that opens an entry point into a whole new world rather than working with children in, shall we say, a nursery or a school or in an organisation or a private house as a nanny or a governess or a childminder. No, you suddenly find yourself being able to work with children, maybe as a social worker or as a team leader or as a care provider within a complete different field. Can you see what I'm trying to say? So you might have qualification of up for children, but with everything we've been doing, and I'm not saying it's children. I'm just trying to think of an example that would help you see the broad spectrum that cards are actually saying. So something's going to be really useful to you from the past and something that you've been doing recently to bring in something brand new. And I feel that you actually manifested it, okay? Because it all looks really, really good. Well done. Okay. Hi, Simply Sugar. How are you? Okay, right. What does September hold for you? Gosh, yes. Wow. Okay. Okay. Great things. Transformation. Something you've manifested now, starting new beginnings. September's leading you into that place that you've been looking for to actually gain that balance. Now, that balance, I feel, is in a financial capacity. You're moving forwards. Look, I actually feel you're moving across the water or turning around and going through something here of signing some sort of contracts or legal documents in some sort of way that actually helps you with an investment. There's an element of luck going on this month for you, absolutely gorgeous, because I feel that a few more things have been thrown in here that are making it sparkle and even better. It's a bit like going to a hotel and checking in and saying, do you want an upgrade? It's only an extra tenner. And yeah, of course, you've got to give a little bit more. It's like it's such a bargain. You go, really? Penthouse, 10 pounds more for a night? Yeah, it's a bit like that. I'm not saying it's that, but I am being told that whatever it is that you're getting, you are getting so much more value for that little bit extra. And that's what I've got coming up for you this September, Simply Sugar. And I feel that you're in a position to walk away from some of the difficulties that you've been experiencing with other people and their communications. So where it's felt, that they're absolutely, not being clear at all, and you're kind of going, I don't know what they're saying, maybe I should actually forget it, maybe I should walk away, I'm not satisfied, boom, I feel it's coming back. So in actual fact, all your hard work's paying off, and it looks as if it's got icing on the cake as well. I love it. Okay, I think you've worked really hard for a long time at this. So yeah, it's the transformation that you have thought about, felt, acted on, done the research on, done the work on, and it's paying off. And yeah, you're getting it. I do feel that September's the month where everything is kind of signed, sealed, and delivered. And I think that you are in a much happier place because you are relaxing after your hard work here in October. Kind of going, look at me, wee. Brilliant, love it, absolutely love it. Okay, Queen, you're very welcome. What a lovely thing to say. Thank you, nice to meet you. Please come back and see us again. I hope you will. Okay, here we go. New Q. Okay, you applied for investors. business? Would it work out for me? If yes, how much time will it take? Oh, too many questions, Piyushi. And that involves a reader. I'll pick one of them, okay? Because for number one, I give quite a lot of depth, but I think there's too many there. Let's have a look. You need a proper reading with somebody, but let's have a look. Right, let's see if we can try and get as much from that as you can. So, as your investors, okay. Timing is not going to be as accurate as if I put out a full spread, okay, because there are certain positions in my spread where I am on 12 pairs, and at that point I would be able to kind of give you the absolute certainty of what timing is. But with the cards that we've got on the table here, I do feel that it's anything between the late part of September, because we've got Libra, okay, going into Aquarius, so that would take you into February of next year. And what it's saying is, I mean, look, here's somebody who's got to really, really kind of like take a risk with their finances. That's what it's showing. You can see this, they've got this accumulation, that's their money, and they're going, right, I'll give, Payush some money, but they've got to kind of, do the research. So I feel that the ball gets rolling late part in September, this September. Libra comes in on the 23rd of September. From then, the ball starts rolling. From there, it's anyone's guess. It's in between then. And when I say anyone's guess, because the cards are saying from September up to this point, which is January, February, when we go into Aquarius. So yes, it could take up to early part of next year, and that is why, okay? But it's happening. These are all the cards of happening, not one doubt there at all. Okay, so lucky you, that looks fabulous. I would be delighted, building a very healthy relationship with somebody who wants to invest in you. Well done. Okay, last but not least, I'm kind of going 5 minutes over. Gemini, next few months, please. Thank you. You're welcome. Sorry, this is going to be the last one now, okay? There's tons of messages that I've not been able to look at. So Gemini, I'm sorry, Suma and Facebook user and Wayfaring Stranger and Jacqueline, sorry. Splashy Soul Tarot, gosh, sorry. I love that name. Come and see us next week. Subscribe, Splashy Soul Tarot, and put the notifications on and come and ask next week. Sorry. Lovely to see you. I'm so sorry about a chance. Look, these are just the questions. Sorry. Look, we've got a nice little congratulations. 200 chances, normally 200. They stop after that. Okay, so there we go. Right. So, one sec. I've got my Facebook user Gemini next few months. Okay. Facebook user, if you put permission onto Restream, we know who you are, because sometimes we get 30 Facebook users and I've got no idea that I've answered them. So I skip over them. That's my point. And it's because you can't identify if it's been ticked off the list. There's no other way of doing it, as you can probably tell. All right, so let's see. Next few months. Look, I think that you've got some great times coming, okay? Despite the fact that I feel that you have had some restrictions where you have felt a bit abandoned or a little bit neglected, those times are behind you, okay? What's coming in here is opportunities, people from the past being able to kind of make it right for you. There's quite a lot of good opportunities, as in not just for the next few months, I would actually say the next 2 years, or actually you've got Jupiter following you, emotionally giving you what you want, and it's cards of give and take. Also, I feel it's the chance for people to be able to connect with you in a way that is helping you doing what needs to be done. The next thing I feel here is something that is new for you that you can hold on to. So your finances, I feel, are actually progressing, and not only that, I feel you're able to hold on to some savings too as well. Um, right, so I'm going to say it's absolutely lovely for me to be back, and I'm so very sorry that I have not been able to complete the list. I never really manage it. I always hope I will. I'm always very blessed that you actually, but you know, it's a two-way process. It's a privilege to read for people, and it's nice of you to actually trust and ask, and I really am very grateful for you doing that. And that's why I show up every week, and a lot of you convert into customers, which I'm very touched, and thank you very much for that. I do the courses. I will be around, hopefully at the weekend, if I can't manage a live due to the fact I'm still trying to get things sorted out for my lessons. It's because I'm putting new stuff together, and there's a lot of files, and I think that sent my poor computer into a bit of a tears after the storm. So look, all I'm going to say is thank you so much, and if you do want to actually come in next week, by all means, you're very, very welcome. It's usually 5 o'clock-ish Fridays. Tarot tuition workshop where I actually go on and give you my insight as a tarot sort of consultant, and I've been for many years. I can share with you some of the gems of tarot and how to read on this YouTube workshop. We'll be doing pairs. You can see what pairs are here. Yeah, how it makes sense, how it all connects. If you feel that you've got some depth here, that's why. Not only that, I don't do a spread on here like I would, but you can go into so much more detail. So if you're interested in that, stick around and watch out for the lives on tarot tuition or the recorded version. All right, my darlings. Thank you for having me. I do believe there's lots of new people. Hi, and Madden. Lovely to have you. Sorry, Manuel. Manuel, I'm fine. I'm sorry. Hi, everyone. And Manuel's an absolute darling. Patsy, Andrew, Anne Madden, Queen, Lakshmi, Andrew, lovely. New to this, but you do your own readings. That's fine. It's lovely that you know you joined us. Thank you so much for that. That was Anne Madden. Hi. Right. Sunny Girl, Annie, Sandra, Queen, Simply Sugar, Gemini there from Facebook. Oh, thank you very much, Facebook user. Okay. There's loads and loads of lovely messages. Thank you very much. Right, I'm going to turn around and say night now. Thank you so much, and see you at the weekend for some tarot. If not, see you next Friday. All right, don't forget you will get a notification if you're on YouTube. So for me, I'm Maria, wishing you all a lovely weekend. Bye for now. Bye. Let me play you out with this, but it won't work. Or that one. So I'll see you next week, folks. I'm really sorry.